There are stories whispered across cultures, stories of people who were not themselves anymore, eyes that stayed without blinking, voices that were not their own, strength that didn't belong to the body they inhabited. Most people dismiss these as superstition, horror movie fantasies, psychological disorders. But what if the truth is far more unsettling? Stay with me till the end of this video because what you're about to hear is not meant to scare you. It's meant to make you aware. And awareness in this realm is the only protection. Let's begin with what spirit possession is not. It is not demons jumping into random bodies. It is not dramatic head spinning scenes from cinema. And it is not something that happens because a person is weak minded. Yogic sciences never described possession as an invasion, they described it as an overlap between two forms of intelligence, one embodied, one disembodied, where boundaries quietly dissolve. And this is where the real danger begins. According to yogic understanding, the human system is not sealed shut, it is porous by nature. Every strong emotion, intense grief, fear, obsession, longing, uncontrolled desire, creates cracks in the psychological and energetic structure. Not holes, cracks. And cracks don't announce themselves. They feel like emptiness, like disconnection, like something is missing. That emptiness doesn't remain empty for long. When a human being lacks a strong sense of identity, other forces find it easy to step in. Not step on you, step through you. What yogic traditions simply call bhutas are not evil by default. They are incomplete, unfinished processes of life, still seeking sensation, memory, experience. And the human body is the most sophisticated instrument for experience. Possession does not happen suddenly, it happens gradually. First, thoughts appear that don't feel like your own, then impulses, then emotional swings that feel exaggerated, unfamiliar. At no point does the person feel taken over. They feel enhanced, more confident, more fearless, more intense. Until one day they realize they are no longer choosing, they are being driven. This is why yogic traditions say possession is not dramatic, it is subtle, and subtle is always more dangerous. People who actively dabble in occult practices without grounding, people who attempt rituals without discipline, people who try to open something without first stabilizing themselves. They are not brave, they are exposed. Even excessive substance use, sleep deprivation, or unstructured meditation can weaken the boundaries of the system. Yogis never warned against curiosity, they warned against carelessness. Here's the darkest truth nobody tells you. Most exorcisms don't work because you cannot remove something from a space that the owner of that space is still unconsciously inviting. Until the person rebuilds their inner stability, identity, and clarity, removal is temporary. This is why yogic processes focus on strengthening the human system, not fighting external entities. You don't fight darkness, you become stable enough that darkness has nowhere to settle. Sadhguru once remarked, protection does not come from rituals, it comes from integrity of the system. A person who is grounded in their body, breath and awareness becomes energetically opaque. Nothing slips in, nothing sticks. This is also why yogis emphasize food, sleep, posture, and discipline, not as lifestyle advice, but as spiritual armor. Ironically, fear itself becomes an invitation. When someone constantly thinks about possession, spirits, entities with fascination or terror, they begin broadcasting openness. Attention is not neutral. Attention is an energetic signal. Yogic traditions say when you pay attention to long enough begins to respond. This is why silence, stability, and inner stillness were valued more than psychic exploration. True protection is not chanting loudly. It is not symbols on walls. It is not blind belief. True protection is embodiment. Being fully here in your body, fully aware of your breath, fully present in this moment. A conscious human being is not an easy doorway. Life respects coherence. If this video changed the way you look at spirit possession, share it with someone who is curious but unprepared. These are not ideas meant to create fear, but responsibility. Like the video if this perspective brought clarity rather than confusion. Subscribe for more deep explorations into mystic musings, yogic science, and the hidden mechanics of consciousness. Because the real power is not in what you can invite, it's in what you are stable enough to never need.